message was in reference to threats that Trey Parker and Matt Stone received after featuring the Prophet Muhammad in episode 201.
Come on, the door's open. Back to the vessel. We need your help. Doctor, we want you to clone him so we can give his copies to Ginger's and Barbara Streisand.
As you can see, both the figure and name of the Prophet ended up being heavily censored following the threats the show creators received. Even the Simpsons ended up changing their Blackboard shout out because the same episode's intro now looks like this. If you don't know, that says I don't know French, which honestly could still be a reference to South Park episodes since all those bleeps made it sound like absolute gibberish. The final Easter egg happens in the last segment of Treehouse of Horror 33, titled Simpsons World. It's a parody of Westworld, only it's all Simpsons lore, and the Simpsons family are those freakishly lifelike robots who become self-aware.
Okay, act like robots.
Here.
Don't have a cow, man. Catchphrases, everyone. Dinner's ready.
The four sentient Simpsons manage to escape the amusement park in the end, only to find themselves in another one.
Oh, we got big eyes. Turn up the headlights. Big eyes and anything. Take your time. Sweaty cheese.
Yup, that's Bob's Burgers, only it's also set in the robot-built amusement park, and there are other amusement parks as well. There's South...
Tradizioni recettivali, quelli in relazzano.
Trippy, seriously.
Turning... Do-over button. He killed the version of himself to prevent thousands of 40 duplicates from running around. So you know.
Oh my god, they killed Marty.
Again. Okay, let's look at the time South Park showed up in Family Guy. The first visual reference to be found in any winning episode, the one where Peter decides the show isn't doing enough to bag the coveted TV award.
Kids, it's me, tu madre. Luis.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Lois. My wife, Lois. I get a wife.
Yeah, so his idea about a winning enemy is to recast his wife and make some sexist jokes. Oh, and also this, apparently.
I am a woman and always have been.
Ay, Dios mío.
I've made plans to undergo...
My eyes from conspiracy Peter Griffin. Oh, where two characters randomly find themselves in the South Park universe in the blink and you'll miss it moment. With this reference, I'm showing you the episode The Longest Distance Relationship, where it's been a year since Jeff was abducted by a UFO after learning that Roger is an alien. Super harsh, my dude. It finally looks like Jeff has found a way to get back home and back to Haley.
Found a way home. Our ship found a wormhole that will take us straight to Earth.
We can finally get back to living our lives together?
Yeah, babe, I'll be home soon.
So they just have to travel through a wormhole and hope their insides don't become their outsides? Aces, let's watch.
Wow, wormhole. Like staring into the face of God. It's so beautiful. It's unbelievable.
It's pretty unbelievable, all right. And there, as you can see, is Jeff and Sinbad as they would look in the world of South Park. It's definitely better than being an alien with 6 eyes or whatever those two pink thingies are supposed to be. Moving on to the show about a blue cat who lives in an amazing world, it can also be kind of terrifying sometimes. It's Gumball. In the episode Potato, Darwin questions his eating habits thanks to his friend Idaho, who's tiny potato and has to witness things like this on a semi-regular basis.
Fluffy.
Yes, Darwin is Idaho's Hannibal Lecter. Also, a fish eating potatoes, that ain't right. Anyway, Gumball explains to Darwin how his actions affect their could-be Tater Tot friend, and Darwin decides to swear off eating any potatoes in any form forever, which, you know, is so much easier said than done.
Okay, dude, is there anywhere else we've missed? We've cleared out your locker and your desk.
Is there anywhere else? I don't recall. I think we've got it.
Thanks for leading me to your secret supply. Stay strong, bro.
This is a very emotional time for me.
But it's fine. Everything is great.
I keep getting horrible devastating mood swings.
Yep, that is the cold turkey effect right there. Gumball tries to help his pal get over his cravings, but nothing works, and Darwin eventually caves.
That's it. No! I'm sorry, but this is who I am.
Oh, do I look okay? I don't feel any different.
Potato.
Yes, all his friends have turned into potato heads who totally look like every Canadian character in South Park, only creepier. They might be creepier, but they're equally hilarious. Now it's a good time South Park dropped in the Cleveland show. You'll get the reference in a minute. In the episode Harder, Better, Faster, Browner, Cleveland takes in famous rapper Kenny Weston's daughter after learning that they had fallen on hard times. But instead of helping Kenny get back on his feet, he basically turns him into Cleveland 2.0.
Gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Kenny.
Who is that?
A kid off the streets who I've been teaching everything I know. Oh, Kenny, you're terrible. No, you're terrible. We're both terrible.
Yes, you are. Kenny is so caught up in changing his entire persona that he gets rid of all of his DJ equipment to apparently grow a mustache instead. Cleveland eventually realized that he's able to give up his rapper dream. He intends to right his wrongs.
Feel like writing a hit song?
I appreciate it, Cleveland, but I don't know if I can do it. Lil Wayne's dropped 30 mixtapes since then. I've been out the game for 6 days.
You can do it, Kenny, because I'm going to help you.
And that is how we got treated to this glorious rap duet.
Not long ago, I was lower than low. Little girl in a Cadillac Brougham. My quest success, and he's depressed. And dressed in oppressed. Then John Mayer waiting on his age test. He how to live laws. Took me how to...
Oh, it gets better.
But Cleveland, self.
Grow a mustache. Tell me what's ass. Have a smoke grass.
Cleveland.
To clarify, I didn't mean the song gets better. I mean the splash they're about to make. Because the song gets broadcast live on TV, and soon practically everyone has downloaded it. Yeah, they made it. Let's look a little closer at that chart, shall we? Scene number 6 on there, that's Blame Canada from the South Park movie. And opposite Kenny's chart topper is What Would Brian Boitano Do, which is also from the South Park movie.
Right now, you pick up where they fall. Skating for the goal. Into some guys in the house. Fighting grizzly bear. And rather say the lady there.
So yeah, Kenny's song apparently did better than South Park songs. And is it just me, or is it really starting to look like there's no show as envious as South Park as a Seth MacFarlane show? Anyway, not my beef, so let's move on to Powerpuff Girls, where one of them once turned into partner for no good reason. In the episode Imaginary Fiend, there's a new boy in class. His name is Mike, and he's kind of weird.
Hi, Mike. I'm Bubbles. It's very nice to meet you.
And that is one sad-looking guy. What gives, brother?
Oh, hi there. How did you know my name? You want to be my friend? What's your name? He's talking to himself. I told you that kid's weird. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself.
So Mike is talking to someone named Patches who doesn't seem to be there. Only there is definitely something there, and it's causing absolute havoc in the classroom.
Think you'll like it very much. Little Red Riding Hood. Mike.
Mike didn't do it.
That was definitely not little Mike, because he's sitting way in the back of the timeout corner for something he didn't do.
Isn't it, Mike? Uh-huh.
You have to do something.
Don't worry, Miss King. We'll get it.
He's disrupting the classroom.
So it looks like the girls have a mischievous poltergeist on their hands. It's up to them to stop it. Only.
Brad, Liza. Blossom, are you okay? Seriously, look.
Yes, for some reason, Blossom suddenly turned into Carmen when she hit that bundle of clothes. Luckily, it's only for a moment as Blossom's back to her old self and we see her again. Just imagine a Powerpuff Girl going around yelling at everyone in that sweet little voice, respect my authority. Or, respect my authority. I'm not gonna do that. Erase that from your minds right now. Anywho, our next entry features a beloved South Park character in an episode of Robot Chicken, and things get wild real fast. In Boogie Bardstown and No Need, I Have Coupons, someone from South Park isn't really hiding. They have a full-blown cameo in the section Master Chef Celebrity Showdown.
For our final challenge, each of you will be creating dishes made with an ingredient you fear most. Bob Belcher, the man who forces his children to work for free and still can't turn a profit, gets a pigeon.
Oh, God.
That's the most normal ingredient in the lot, because that French chef from Ratatouille gets a rat, SpongeBob gets water, and finally
The chef's cuisine is a little two-dimensional. The souls of dead aliens.
STDs are actually my biggest fear.
of course it is, Chef, you dog you. Claymation Gordon Ramsay yells at them to start cooking, and things just go downhill from there.
I'm making open-faced Krabby Patties with a cherry tomato remoulade. Get on me, I'll drown. Fire! It's a fun little fire!
That is enough pigeon burgers. I can open my eyes.
And then Bob has a heart attack and dies. Golly, duper, this is going poorly.
Wait.
I'm making a linguine rat Fredo. God darn it, that's my Uncle Joey.
I'm making a fiddle lava cake. Just need to pour it into the chocolate volcano.
Ew, that can't be good.
Absolute donkey. These are making me risotto. Get them.
Yes, chef.
Yes, now the three aliens are cooking up a dish and they actually managed to impress the ever-yelling Ramsay.
The winner is Scientology.
In case you didn't know, the conclusion here is a shout out to the actor who voiced Chef because he was a Scientologist. Do over button. He killed the version of himself to prevent thousands of Morty. Do over button. He killed the version of himself to prevent thousands of Morty. Do over button. He killed the version of himself to prevent thousands of Morty duplicates from running around. So you know.
That's it.
Movie and the carnage. Another episode of this wacky show sees the world of these characters momentarily transfer into that of South Park. In brutal battle, now Naruto are having a fight with Kanti the robot, and Kamo now his father because dad's apparently in love with the nanny.
I can't forgive you. Behind your father's back. You were making out and doing perverted things.
That's not true. You don't know what you're
We'll have a duel of honor. We must do battle for Haruko-san.
I'm for it.
Haruko-san, here's my weapon. It's all for you.
Okay, then I'm not even gonna ask. So the duel kicks off, but during their battle, someone else arrives on the scene.
I feel nothing first. Nana. Target sighted. We are in range.
That right there.
Mainstream movies, and yet it seems to be making somewhat of a resurgence with films like Zootopia 2, reigniting interest in these unexpected antagonists once again. With major studios like Disney seem to have finally learned from their mistakes in order to create masterful villains that are not only able to take us by surprise once again, but also manage to entertain us to no end. And recently, there was a movie that is causing a lot of discussion right now in the animation space, all thanks to its twist villain, Boogle, aka the Firewolf. Seriously, I had never even heard of this movie, and if I did, I quickly forgot about it until I started seeing clips of this wolf making the rounds all over the internet. From edits on TikTok to people saying this little film called Swap managed to create one of the best twist villains ever, it's safe to say that I was intrigued, to say the least. So despite my better judgment, I decided to check out Swap for myself in order to see what all the fuss was about, and after seeing it for myself, I have some thoughts. Spoilers, by the way, in case you couldn't have already figured that out. Swapped is, quite frankly, one of the most bizarre animated films I've seen in a long time, because when you break it down, there are some legitimately great ideas in here. The way the characters swap species, for example, is something unique and did provide some originality, even though the uses of it are quite inconsistent at times. The environments and the backgrounds with them looked actually quite appealing and nice, considering that this is a Skydance movie. With them looked actually quite appealing and nice, considering that this is a Skydance movie, who are typically more.
I'm gonna. I think stream a little late. I guess one pretty walker and I really like the this is white face. Dang.
You guys, let's wake up my cat so we can take a picture of him so we can color it. Okay, pose for the camera. Watch this. Now I can sit here for hours and paint a photo of my cat. Let's start filling in all the beige. So I'm going to click number 11, and then we're going to literally fill in everything that has an 11. Oh, this is so...
Егерь нашел тайком умирающую женщину в халате и пустил ее. Оказалось, она майор ФСБ. Да, добрался без проблем. Ну, конечно, еще. Ты Сергей Бортник, новый госинспектор рыбоохраны. Ну, допустим.
Did you know this original concept for Despicable Me? In the early development, Gru was designed as a middle-aged villain, wearing a dramatic vampire-style cloak. The minions were originally created as Gru's personal security unit. First, the minions were drawn as short human factory workers to contrast with the much taller Gru. As the story evolved, the team turned them into robots. They felt the robots looked too dull and emotionless, so they experimented with mixing robotic and organic mutant designs. Eventually, they settled on a fully organic creature look. Designers wanted to keep the minions simple yet unique, so each one has slight differences in height, hairstyle, eye shape, and special features. Did you know this original...
I rely on myself and complex strategies for success. My group relies on loyalty to each other for our success. Look, I hope we all succeed, but if there's any trouble, I'm gone, dude. I'm just trying not to follow this fucking tree.
Joe? Joe! Good heavens, man! What are you doing in the zone?
Moonwind! I messed up. I need to find 22.
I'm afraid she's become a lost soul.
What?
I'll explain on the way. When neither of you returned to the half node, I suspected something had gone wrong. I came back here, and that's when I spotted her. Lost souls are obsessed by something that disconnects them from life. And now that 22 has technically lived, she's become one of them. There! Good show! 22! Ready to act? I'm on it! She's got us! Moonwing! A captain almost goes down with the ship. It has been a pleasure. Oh?
The devs just dropped a sneak peek of Treadstone John Doe, and here's what it looks like.
Если вы мне не верите, можете провести независимую экспертизу.
Да верю, я тебе верю.
Тогда в чем же дело, не пойму.
Просто мне порой кажется, что ты перегибаешь палку.
За 10 лет ни одного расследования, благо меня в этом обвиняете. Люди... Считай, что мечта твоя сбылась.
I'm balling. Every day I'm balling. I'm balling. Every day I'm balling.